Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
New set of downs for him at the 38. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Brings up 2nd and 9. Go. At the 39-yard line.
Set. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's taken in by Mingo. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. He's up. Oh, the football's loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Check right. Yellow, line.
Play action now. Young. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it.
There he goes on the right side. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hubbard with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So if we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Young on the play action. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
Brooks does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Burrow from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Davion Clowney on that stop. On third down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. On first down, here's Burrow. He's on the move. He calls his own number again. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals break the tie here in the first. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hubbard with a return here. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2.
Here we go. Smith, red. Black swap. Switch, yellow.
Running once more with Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Set. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. First down, Burrow to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. He's on the move. Juke the defender. They strike for 23 yards.
We're good.
And it'll be first down, Bengals.
12, 12, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it.
Gotta go.
Everybody rushing back to the line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hubbard with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. He's contained at the line for no gain. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Ready? Break.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, set. Set.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's brought down after a short gain. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. The Bengals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Play action now. Burrow. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line, a gain of 37 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Burrow. He's going deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again. I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
To throw again, it's Burrow. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. Hut.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd
Down.
and 4.
Set. Hut.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Set. Hut.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It's now 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Go. Ready.
They're going for it, Young. He connects downfield on 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Looks like the Bengals got it. but he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Taken in by Chase, left side.
Here we go.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Burrow setting to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first.